3012 race blend. Okay, now keep in mind, it's about the same price as Byron's. It's about 15, depending, 13 to 15 bucks a quart. It's not cheap, but like I always say, sometimes you got to pay a little more for quality. Now, obviously, once you switch from 20%, especially a complete different blend, for the most part, 2016 is what I just ran 9 tanks through this thing. Now we're on 3012 of a whole different fuel. What I did notice is the idle bobbles around a little bit. Part of that could be it's got to get all the old Byrons out of there, ran through it. I'm going off the tune that I had on it yesterday. Check this shirt out the old man got me from the boat races. Check it out. Pretty sweet. I love it, man. Go trunk. Excuse my language. This is not for children. This is nitro muggy porn. Fuck the libertards, the left-wing socialist idiots. Fuck them. Go trunk 2020 for the next 4 years, people. If you don't like Trump, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Alright, we're going to put this thing on the ground, get it ripping for the first time, and see what this Triton L3 V2 Black Edition modified by Lmfao at RCR Renew. And before we get ripping, one thing I did want to say, or a couple things, as far as that whole, you know, I started this year out, 2020, least drama. Me and Foss are cool. Me and Woogie are cool. Gearhead, we made up a while back, you know, we weren't in cahoots for a while. You know, all these guys, you know, I've pretty much known that, you know, sure I'm an asshole sometimes, sure I'm pretty forward. Some people don't like me because I'm brutally honest, and I'm not going to change that. But I've never ever called out anybody openly and just start talking shit. That's a fact. Go check all my videos, okay? I've only defended myself against everybody that's talked shit about me. I've never made a video once out of my 300-something just talking trash about anybody. Yeah, I'll talk shit about RTRs, but I'll talk shit about, you know, stock engines versus mods, RTRs versus race kits, but hey, if you take that shit personal, that's your own problem. It's never been directed at anybody. I've always been reactive, never proactive. That is a fact. You can ask anybody that's known me for as long as I've been doing this. Always defending myself against all the idiots and haters and people that want to talk shit. Okay? I'm not perfect, never said I was. Put my pant legs on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. I'm in this for because my passion for it. I love the hobby. Whatever you do, whatever makes you happy, that's to each his own. If you don't want to run stock modified engines, then hey, have fun with your stock engines. Even these 21.21s, badass modded pea shooters, don't really do a lot for me. I need my 28s and my 32s modded. Period. That's next level. I like to ride factory CR500 two-stroke, so to speak. If you want to ride a 250 CR2 or a two-stroke 250 or 125, which are badass, by the way, by any means, go ahead. Whatever floats your boat, man. They just don't do anything for me. I got to run modified engines. If you don't have one, silence. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know shit. Go get a mod, work a little overtime, work a little extra hours, okay, like most of us. Take the extra 100, 125, whatever, and go get yourself a modded engine. Preferably run that engine stock, then run it mod so you can appreciate it and you will see the difference. Remember, every engine that I've had modded, except for a couple, I ran them stock, Yeah, they were good, badass, but compared to when I got them modded, day and night. Alright, people. Let her rip. This grass is really thick. I don't like my clutch setup already. It's got like, it's not, I think my springs are a little too light. But she gets down though. Oh, wow, ow, 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 yes. Just like a cat, people. She's hooking up, man. You see that thing pull the front end up and did a flip. Very impressed so far. It's a 3-port, man. You're only going to get so much. It's got tons of bottom. If you want a bottom and mid engine, this is the one. This Triton L3 V2 Black Edition, okay, is badass. My idle's a little bit high. Keep in mind I'm running it still pretty rich. So, I haven't even really did it. I'm not dialing it in yet. I want to run more of this fuel through since it's new. Oh! Almost. Dang, she flew, man. Like I said, I'm not getting 10, 20, 30 feet in the air. I'm probably maybe getting, at most, 5 or 6 feet in the air. But I'm sending it, people. See, the front end comes up on this thing, man. I still think the suspension on this thing, this guy that had it before me, the shock, even though I rebuilt him, I changed the pistons once, put a slanted piston, the holes are slanted, but it's still got 6 holes in it. I think it's too much. I've got like 70 weight in the front, 50 in the, 70 in the rear, 50 in the front. I think I need to change the pistons, lose a hole, and keep it thicker, the oil thick, and I think it'll, because it's too soft to me. I mean, it's okay. Front end, alright. I think it's still too soft. So, let's top her off. But so far this Sidewinder fuel is okay. I don't know. I have to run. You know, I'm not going to give you my opinion on anything until I've ran it a while. Unlike some people, they want to go off of a couple months, you know, a few hours, a few times. That's just stupid. I won't know until I run gallons of this Sidewinder. And this Sidewinder, I've got Byron still. I'm only trying this Sidewinder because it might be an alternative until they come out with something else. You know, I know certain people are trying to work on other fuels, you know. We're trying to get that, you know, same Byron's blend. I said I might even try Bones. I've never tried Bones. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I never tried it, so you can't knock it until you try it, but I just haven't heard good things about it. And when my engine builder tells me that this Sidewinder race blend 3012 is next best thing, and I asked him about all the other fuels, and he said not enough lubrication, not consistent enough, too much Castrol, blah blah blah. He said this Sidewinder's race blend is about the best that you can get. And it's not cheap. Oh yeah, this will three-porter, man, it's got some nuts. I'm screaming her. I'm not trying to be too hard on her because I'm still breaking her in. I think my idle, like I said, is kind of high. It is running pretty rich. See? Can you hear that? See how the idle fluctuates? Like I said, I mean, I just got through running, what, a quart or so of Byron's 2016. So I've changed different fuel, and I'm going 30-12 now, so. Still running it pretty rich, so. I think my tune's okay. Still rich. Still way rich. Grass is really thick. Okay, let's send it a few times. I marked it off. This dirt right here is about 50 feet from that lip. See, my clutch delay, it's not hooking up right away. I got a 14 on it. I don't think that matters too much. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, dang! Didn't land right side up that time. Oh, close. Almost got me. Almost got me. Oh! I think we're getting low on fuel. I know what happened. Yep. I'm like, why is it revving so high? It's not my tune. I should know. Every time it goes to do that, people, check your return spring or return rubber band or whatever you use. Alright people, well, I guess we're going to cut it short today because, well, I ran like 3 tanks through. You guys got to see a little bit of it. This is a badass engine for a 3-port modded, you know, $350 engine. This is a nasty little engine. Like I said, I like it because it's very economical on fuel. Okay. The center of gravity of this cooling head is freaking low, man. This thing, I mean, look, it's below my shock tower. It's pretty low. What happened is why we had to end this short is the return rubber bands. I didn't bring any extra ones, so I thought I brought some. I didn't, so my bad. And I'm not gonna and I don't recommend running your shit without a return spring or some kind of return rubber band. First of all, it's not gonna idle right because idle's gonna run really. It's going to run high, as you guys seen. And then another thing I noticed too, this is why, remember I said it seemed like my clutch wasn't hooking up on the bottom? Well, that's why, because clutch bell, now that could be a bad bearing, I won't know until I open it up. You know, I don't go through bearings all the time, but, you know, that does happen. I have brand new ones that I just got in too. That company, ACCER, Acer, check them out. Great bearing company. That's where I get my ceramics from for most of my engines. And I'm trying for the first time, not in here yet, but I'm going to try them. I got some of their clutch bearings. Standard size on most clutches, buggies and truggies, depending on the clutch bell, are 10, 4, and 5, I believe. That's the measurements. But anyway, that's probably why it had that little sluggish on the bottom, because it wasn't, the shimming on there is, that's too, see that? That's no bueno. Too much. But other than that, she ran really well. We sent this thing a few times. This thing is really, has a lot of weight in the back. So, I mean, if I was going to race this thing, definitely, all you got to do is when you put it in the air, just tap the front brake and it comes down. But other than that, I love this. This Kyosho is a badass whip. Very nimble, very precise, holds its lines very well. Triton again, we're running this thing really rich, still breaking in. You know, I've got like, what, a total of 11 or 12 tanks through it. 3 today on 30%. 30-12. And my take on the Sidewinder, I can't really give you a take on it. So far, so good. I haven't noticed any issues. The temperatures were pretty decent. Idle, and you know, it did have a little abrupt idle for a little bit. But that's normal when you're completely switching fuel. Like I said, I never noticed it on the Byrons when I went from 2016 Byrons to 3011 Byrons. Obviously, it's just different percentage, but the mixtures are the same because it's Byrons. This is Sidewinder. It's different, obviously. I know it's 50-50, Castrol and synthetic. And this is a little bit more oil, so I can run it a little bit leaner because it's got 12%. It's 30-12. But I don't know. I've got a gallon of it. We'll see. You know, I've still got plenty of Byron still. I just wanted to try this fuel. My engine builder recommended it when there's no more Byrons, that the Sidewinder, the pink, not the blue, not the green, the pink Sidewinder race blend, 30-12, he said it's good fuel. So I trust him, and I haven't had, you know, we'll see later down the line when I start to run it. You know, I don't even know how long I'll run it because I know people are, you know, there's other blends of fuel coming down the pike. So, but anyway, that's it. I just got a head rush standing up. But, yeah. So, I'm just going to steer clear of all the drama. This is the way that I answer the haters. All the thumbs down. I run my shit. I don't just sit there like 98% of the people on most of these other people's channels. All they do is this. Lip service. Bump their gums. Bump their gums. Oh, yeah, this. And I know this. And then when you do find out any video content, you find out that person doesn't know shit. I don't claim to know everything. I'm not the know-it-all. I'm not the end-all. I'm nothing. I'm not. All I am is an average Joe knucklehead, or average. I don't want to use Joe. No offense, Joe. But I'm just an average, run-of-the-mill, experienced nitro person that has a passion for this hobby. And it's a shame that there's so much drama goes on. No wonder a lot of the fifth scale guys have got out of it and just moved on. You know, nitro is dead. If you don't think it's dead, then you've been living under a rock, or you're from Mars, because nitro is dead and has been dead. We're just continuing to keep it barely afloat. But the more all this drama goes off and new people see this, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to do it either. And my advice to a newbie, hey, take everything you see on YouTube, including me, with a grain of salt. Go do your homework. Pay attention to the pros. The guys like Mike Croddick, Adam Drake, you know, Ty Chessman, Jared Tebow, Ryan Lutz, you know, Mayfield, those guys, Cavallari, David Ronfalk, all these top, I just mentioned some of the top, probably the top 10 pro factory sponsored racers. Not Joe Blow that goes out on the weekend, not John Doe that has, you know, says he's sponsored and he doesn't even fucking race. That's a joke. That is a joke in itself. I will say that one thing. How in the fuck are you sponsored when you don't even race? That is an oxymoron if I've ever seen it. Okay? Oh, I'm sponsored by what? You don't even fucking race. What are you talking about? You race on some little fucking redneck, hillbilly backyard wood shit, okay, that has no fucking jumps on it, okay? Nothing to stand on. You're standing out there in the track. I mean, that's fucking retarded. And people like that, idiots like that, talk about, oh yeah, I'm sponsored and everybody's jealous. Everybody's jealous of me because I'm sponsored by some fucking nobody's fucking servo that nobody's heard of. Yeah! Who the fuck's jealous of that? Jealous? Miss me with that shit. Jealous. It's the opposite. Those people are jealous because there's actually people that are putting in the work. Not in the back scene saying, oh, I'm at the track, putting in my track time, and whatever. Fucking miss me with that shit. Why don't you film some video of you putting in the practice so people know you're actually putting in the practice, not just talking at your ass and filming some bullshit fucking track every once in a while. With the worst fucking... I thought my filming and my footage is bad. on my little piece of shit fucking 10-year-old GoPro. That is pathetic. Like, give me a break. Jealous? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Jealous? Wookie ain't jealous. Garrett ain't jealous. Mike ain't jealous. I'm not jealous. Mr. Zaw's not jealous. Those people that you talk shit about, they're not jealous. I feel actually bad. Pathetic people like that. But, you know, that is what it is. You know? For a newbie, if you're a newbie, and you think it's expensive, and you think it's, you know, hard to do nitro, it's not, man. Hit me up. I'll help you out. I've helped plenty of newbies. I can build you a fucking, not brand new, but a race kit, used, good shape race kit, full tilt, everything to go for less than $500. For what it's going to cost you for some piece of shit Traxxas or some RTR that you're just going to replace shit. Oh, you know, you're just going to put more money in, more time. You're going to spend more time wrenching than having fun running your shit. So, if you want to do that, and that's fine. If you don't have the money to go get modded engines, if you don't, you know, can't afford whatever, hey, man, whatever you got, run it to the best of your ability. At least run it, though. Don't run this. Run whatever you got. You're either part of the problem or part of the solution, I always say. And there's too many people that are part of the problem and not the solution. I respect John. Sure, I've been doing it probably as long or longer than John. But I respect him. I don't like, he's like on some pedestal. He's not. John Bodegel is a normal guy, puts on his pants one leg at a time, that has done a lot for this hobby. That you need to respect. Okay? He's laid the foundation. Does it mean he knows everything? Does it mean he's real technical? And no, John's not really technical. I mean, he can be, and I'm not saying he isn't, but I've never seen Bodegel do, like, technical videos. And 5th skill, yeah. But 8th skill Nitro, he didn't really get in too deep into it. But that doesn't mean he wasn't good. That doesn't mean he didn't know what he was doing. Like I said, the one big thing I can say, when somebody, if I could describe Mr. Zaw in one word, it would be the king of breaking in engines. King. Bar none. He's the man. Okay? So, being that said, the guy deserves respect. And all these people that talk trash, wait till this guy, whenever he decides to come back into Nitro. Shit's gonna go down. I don't mean that in a bad way, or like, oh, John's gonna come get... No. Actions speak louder than words. That's all I gotta say. So, I run my shit, not just my mouth. I run my shit. I know how to tune. I know how to break in. I know how to do all the fundamentals. Remember, the 3 main fundamentals of 8th scale Nitro is tuning, troubleshooting, and maintaining and upkeeping. If you can get good at all 3 of those things, and I did a series on it before. Maybe I'll do some videos and mention it again. Go over one by one for all the newbies. Because it's about the newbies. I could give, not that I don't care, but I can give fuck all about people that have been doing this for a year or more. Or a few years, actually. But the guys that are a year and less, the ones that actually have a brain in their head and actually are humble enough to seek help, hey man, I'll help them out. But the people that sit there and talk shit and run their mouth and try to say this and this and that, and they don't have any time, they haven't earned nothing, those people, they can go fuck themselves, okay? I won't help those people. They deserve, and people like that can do bad all by themselves. Obviously, as you've seen, they don't need my help or Wookie's help or any of the other guys' help. They can do bad all by themselves, okay? So that's all I got to say. I hate to add in all these rants to my videos, but it needs to be said. Remember, I've always been reactive, never proactive. If you think that you're going to come on my channel and make comments and then you're going to try to talk shit about me and think that I'm just going to sit back and, oh, yeah, you got another thing coming. Okay? I'm the wrong guy. I'm not the guy that you want to fuck with. Okay? And what do I mean by that? That's not a threat. That means verbally, I will whoop your ass. I will verbally give you an ass whooping and give you some of this therapy right here. Size 9 muggy therapy right up your ass. Okay? If you want a verbal ass whipping, bring it on, man. You want to go toe to toe? If people say, oh, I'll meet you here, and hey, bring your whip. Bring the best you got, man. I'll race anybody. Track or off track. Doesn't matter. It's not like I've never raced. I've raced in the past. Okay, so, you know, all these wannabe weekend warrior guys, that's a fucking joke. and a half. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Like I said, at the end of the day, whatever makes you smile, whatever makes you happy, whatever whip you got, stock engines, if that's what you like. If you like running your pea shooters, stock, whatever, or your weekend racing, hey, have at it, man. Just don't knock other people that are doing other things, okay? Don't act like, oh, you're better than you're... God. Funny. That's just laughable. Anyway. Actions speak louder than words, man. Put your money where your mouth is. And most of the people out there, that's in their back pocket because they talk shit and don't run nothing. Too much of this and not enough of videos of people running their stuff, tuning their stuff, running, wherever. I don't care if you run it out here. I don't care if you run it up and down your street. At least run it. Don Foss, I give him a hard time sometimes still. Because he doesn't go out and run anywhere, or, even if it's a little bit of jumping here or there, or in the dirt or grass, he runs on the streets all the time or parking lots. So what? At least he's running his shit, and at least, man, shout out to that guy. At least he's running modded engines, and he gets it now. Same thing, shout out to Woogie, man. Again, Woogie Nitro doing his thing. Long as he's cool with me and he doesn't, try to go on some tangent with me. Me and him are cool. Have I always agreed with everything that he's done? Hell no. I'm the guy that disagree. But like he said, we're going to disagree on a lot of stuff. At the end of the day, just because we're not going to go and have a sandwich or go hang out and have a cup of coffee together doesn't mean we can't get along. So shout out to Woogie, man. That guy puts in the work. That guy doesn't just run his mouth. He runs his shit. Okay? Same thing with Nitro Mike. He runs his shit. Gearhead Addict runs his shit. Don Foss runs his shit. All these guys, we run our shit. And we know because we've had stock engines and we run modern engines and we know the difference. And most of us had raced at one time or another too. So, okay, it is what it is. Remember, pro racers, guys that are sponsored factory pro professionals, they don't pay the bills. Us bashers, we pay the bills. We spend the money on all this shit. Okay? So that is the glory, the pro racing. Okay? But the bashers, we're paying the bills, man. Don't get that twisted. Alright, people, that's all I got. Enjoy the little bit of running video. I hope you guys enjoy the little bit of running footage that I got. There'll be more to come. We're not through with this Triton. We're going to continue to burn more fuel through it and continue to test the Morgans. The Morgans with the Sidewinder's fuel. And I'll let you guys know. Alright, people. Peace. What up, Nitro Nation? Alright. I didn't plan on putting this in the video, but since this a certain package arrived pretty quick, I thought I'd share it with you guys. I have some other goodies. I don't even know what's in here. I don't think anything big. This one is big. I probably shouldn't have got it. I've been trying to be frugal right now because, I spent a lot of money on my 5th scale, as you guys know. Plus there's a couple other things that I'm upgrading on it. My 5B. The 5B will be coming soon. We will be opening and unboxing a badass next level modified heart. Okay, most of you guys know what it is, but you'll see it when it gets here. But anyway, this thing was nasty. You guys have already seen the video. I wanted to do a little bit more running, but I had a couple issues. One, clutch belt came loose. That's not the big issue, but I didn't have any return rubber bands. My bad. I messed up. I usually bring that stuff. That's completely rookie for me because I always bring backup. What I try to do is anything that I've ever had issues with in the field when I'm bashing or whatever, I always try to bring extras. But anyway, she's nasty. She's still not even broken in. She's only got a few tanks at 30%. We're going to run her some more. I might either run it again soon, or I might just wait, clean it up, because it's not real dirty, clean it up a little bit, and rip it with the Mugen MBX7 Truggy, which has the modified RCR LRP .32 Spec 4 in it. So we'll do a kind of a combo. We'll do a little more of this. I actually like to do that, even though it's a lot more cleaning. I like running a badass .21 specially modified. This Triton's pretty nasty. I'm still running it rich, so I haven't even really leaned it at all. But anyway, I like running something like this, and then
break out the big dog, because you definitely feel the difference. But anyway, let's, you guys, like I said, I didn't plan on doing this video and tying it into the one you guys just seen, but, so if you just got done watching my running footage, this is the unboxing. Let's start with the smaller packages. Hold on 1 second. I forgot my camera stand, dang it. Darn it. Darn it, people. So, let me I'm going to open them all up, and then I'll show you what's inside. Do it that way. Just kind of slide them open, and then that way I can pull them out. So, I even forgot what this is. It's all kind of weird. It all came at once. But anyway, we want to get to the meat and potatoes, obviously. Alright, people. So, first package is, I forgot where this is from, but I think I know what it is. Dang. I got it in there tight. Just a off-brand set of drivers. I have a set of these. They're okay. They serve a purpose. I think they're like not even 20 bucks. Just cheap, open ends. They work though. I've got the drivers like this before. I wouldn't recommend them. They're cheap. I mean, made in China, what do you want? But anyway, that'll serve its purpose. Next we got here, what is this? Oh, okay, I need a new one of these. This is for the Mugen MBX5 Pro Spec. It's the pipe mount. Okay, not a big deal there. What's this? That's what that was in, I think. Yeah. Okay, there's that. There's that. What else do we got? Oh, more bearings. This is for, I think this is for one of my Reds engines. The R5R1. Doesn't have ceramics in it. But, highly recommend these. Acer, good company. Good ceramics, good price. I think it's like 30 bucks for the pair, which isn't too bad. What else do we got here? Get it out of here. Come on, what is it? Oh. Oh, what the heck? Forgot which bearing this is. I think Lance sent me one. This is for, I have the front ceramics on this because I didn't get ceramics. I should have. But anyway, I got the front ceramic for this. This is the rear ceramic right here. So front, rear. So we're going to put the front and rear ceramics in that probably before I run it next. And I think, is that it? I got one more thing. Oh, cool. Oh, and he sent me these. Yeah! Killer. Shout out to Lance, hooking me up with the Triton plugs. These are the Triton number 5 turbos. That's what he recommends. So, we're going to run these in the Triton, definitely. Okay, so that's that. Alright people, now let's get to the big enchilada here. This one was a killer deal. That's why I could not pass it up. Had to get it. This would be my first of this kind of engine, as far as in the newer ones, and this would be my first. Hold on, sorry people. Because I have the bigger engines of this, but I don't have one this size. You guys ready? Here it is. Ready? Wait till you, man, you don't believe the deal I got on this, so I couldn't pass it up. Oh, well, let's start with the small part. This is the pipe. Oh, snaps. This is a Pico EFRA 2046 with the header. So, never had one of those. I have a Pico pipe, but a different one. So we're going to try that. What else do we got in here? He hooked me up with some goodies too. What? RB Mods? Afterrun oil? Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Highly recommended by Mr. Zah. And last but not least, oh snaps. Is that what? No, holy crap, Muggy, you didn't do it. You went and got you a badass Pico. Now this is a Pico. Here's the model number. Pico V1.21 Team Edition. DLC Ceramic Off-Roads. Okay, this engine has got about a half gallon through it. Okay. Adam Drake did the break-in on it, so it's broken in. There's Adam's signature, his autograph. There's the Adam Drake break-in card. Another Adam Drake signature. So we got another, another Adam Drake signature. Pretty cool. But let's check this bad boy out. Oh, snaps! Now he said it had a couple little scuffs on the head. I've seen the pictures. Everything else other than that is like mint condition. So let's take it out of the package. Let's take a closer look at this bad boy. Oh, hell yeah. Ceramics, front and rear. DLC coated crank. Bam! Pico. .21. There it is. So he said it had, you can see it has a couple little light scuffs around the edges. But other than that, this thing is in mint condition. Half a gallon through it. Broken in already by Mr. Drake himself. The bath method. Oh yeah, now that's a sexy engine, people. Bam! You want some of this? Bam! But you know what's going to happen to this, right? We're going to run it. Put some fuel through it. It's already broken in. We're going to throw some 30% on it. We're going to fire it up. Who knows? We might just run this one next. We're going to fire it up. Let her rip. See what she's got. We'll put a few tanks through it. I want to see what this stock Team Edition Pico .21. It's a 5-port. DLC coated and all that jazz. I like their backplate. It's pretty cool. But we're gonna fire this baby up and we're gonna see what it's got. Then you know what we're gonna do, people, because stock just doesn't do anything. I'm sure it's badass, but it just, I'm bored. Stock's boring to me. If I was gonna race, maybe, but I've got plenty of engines that I could race, that are stock. So anyway, this is my first .21 Pico. Figured it might as well be the best. Now, this is, if you go look it up, it's about a $400 engine. Okay? I got all this, the pipe, the afterrun. I think he threw in some other stuff. Okay, he threw in another Venturi, 8-point. There's an 8.0. Not sure what's on it. Gave me some exhaust springs. Pretty cool. Gave me another exhaust gasket. Oh, and he actually threw in some shims. Whoa, how cool of him. I got all of this. Like I said, the price of the engine alone is about $400. I got all this, pipe, everything, for less than $300. With shipping and everything, roughly around $200. So that's why I had to jump on it. This pipe alone with the header is about $100. And it looks to be in pretty mint shape, but we're going to throw the old blue magic on it. So anyway, that's it, people. Little unboxing, little goodies. That's a nasty engine. We're going to see what this is all about soon, too. So stay tuned. That's all I got. Like I said, man, if you need to work some extra hours, put in some overtime, man, one thing I will tell you, nitro can be expensive. It doesn't have to be, though. But if you don't spend the extra money in the areas, as in like in engines and platforms and, certain things, electronics, servos, all that, you're going to have more headaches. Yes, you can do it cheap, but cheap is more headaches. A little bit more money, and you can find deals like that. $200 for this thing? Shipped? Brand new? Look at, you see the shape it's in. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I told the guy, are you sure? He's all, yeah. He's just getting out of it, you know. With the pipe? No, come on, people. That's a no-brainer right there. I guarantee you, and I don't know because I've never ran a .21 badass Pico like this. We'll find out. But I know it's going to be even badasser when we get it modded, because this will go to Lance. Alright, people, that's all I got. Like I said, hope you enjoyed a little bit of the running footage. There's more to come with that Triton. There's more to come with this. I've got a P5 modified that I haven't even touched yet. I've got an Elite modified that I haven't even touched yet. You know, I got a brand new whip that I'm about ready to pull the trigger on, so another whip's coming. 5B, we got an engine and pipe on the way. That thing's going to get fired up. There's a lot happening on the Muggies channel. And if all these people want to play hate and want to play, you know, this and that, I don't got time for all that bullshit. I'm a grown-ass man, okay? And I don't just do this. I run my shit, okay? If there was more running footage and wrenching and teaching, if you have the knowledge to teach and the patience, this hobby would be a lot better than people running stupid, you know, chat room girl bullshit, you know, with a bunch of frickin' girls, you know. It's like a chick forum, drama chick forum on these people's channels. All about this. Nobody on those channels that I've seen, with the exception of a couple, are doing anything but bumping and flapping their lips. Okay? Why don't you start running your shit? Why don't you, if you have it, why don't you start running it? You know? Like I said, talk's cheap, man. A lot of people are bankrupt. So anyway, that's all I got. Just had to throw in my 2 cents. Little rant, little running, little ripping, and less talking.